Moving from that, you'd have the classic like step in jab. And then from this style, you could have more of a push strike. So it's step in, jab, step in, jab, step in, jab, then push, strike, push. You're also going to have step back, jab, step back, jab, step back, jab, pushing off the front leg, push back. Same with this one. Also, the push back extended jab. Just in case they're moving in. Also, going to have an off-angling jabs. So from the center, here, right arm, right fist, right leg, push off on the angles. Also moving in on the angles. So that's setting up for so we can have forward, on angle, so I'm just from here. Sometimes I'm more in like sort of a cat sort of stance or an empty stance where the weight's on the back leg and I'm shooting off the punches, or maybe having the weight back here and then bringing it forward. I also raise the back heel sometimes and use that and pivot, sort of like classical martial arts, karate, boxing, you name it. Not classical martial arts, but classical sport type martial arts. Even though karate isn't just sport, boxing's more the sport. Anyway, so also things like if I off angle here, like step around with a straight strike, step around with a jab. So the back leg steps around, and it could be a hook punch, or you could even step off and do the straight punch, do a straight strike. So here, if the opponents say here, you could step back, step off back, sort of push off the front leg and strike. You could be here and you step around and do the hook punch. My hook punch is kind of, sometimes it's bent and then it can sort of go straight. So it's here and then it can come straight out. It's a little bit different. I do have the classic hook punch as well. On this side, so angle off around, strike, angle off around and strike straight. So it's like an angle strike. So it'd be like pushing that pushing that back and striking. And then you got this one, sort of sinking on this, back legging up on the heel of the front. You could do even here, come through with that one. So you're hooking off the back, hooking off the front even. I'm just playing with all this. So here, stepping back and off. Here, striking. Weight on this front leg. Bring it round. And then you can even come up with the uppercut or whatever you want. So here you can throw the punch, 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 punch. So I'm really using this could almost be called a wide kneel. It's not a wide, it's like a Kempo wide kneel here, but I'm not, sort of like a high, possibly a high wide kneel, and that doesn't come from Kempo. Well, Kempo borrowed it. I've seen that in Baji. It's in Baji. It's a move where I'm trying to think of the move. You strike in here. It's actually here. Sorry. It's a move here where you're in like a horse stance with this one. You're in a horse stance with this leg. You actually raised up the heels off the ground on this one. So you're here like this. You sink as low as you can, and then it's a big, powerful forearm strike. So I'm just demonstrating that what we think's in certain styles, like say American Kempo or whatever, Kempo borrowed a lot from Kungfu and a lot from other places. But yeah, it's and Bagua even. The buckling, all the buckling in Bagua that they do, and the pushing with the knees, like the Kempo guys, how they do the buckling with the knees, which they're unreal at. However, that definitely comes from other styles of Kung Fu, which is cool. In a way, I'm utilising the principles of Bagua, Bajitren, or Bagua Zhang, Bajitren, American Kempo, karate, but making it my own with the animal, with the kung fu aspect of it, or the animal imitation of the kangaroo. So you know, like this sort of strike here. Yeah, it could be in other styles, but I haven't seen that exact strike. I've seen this in crane styles, you know, this sort of stuff, which is cool. I like it. I guess, yeah, I'm really just closing the fist and creating a different fist. The way I'm striking is similar to Muay Thai, but it's not Muay Thai. I haven't done Muay Thai. In saying that, my first style of karate actually had a bit of Thai boxing in it. Nippon karate, which was traditional Okinawan karate, judo and Thai boxing. So, but I haven't actually just trained Muay Thai. But I sort of can see what they're doing, how they strike with the sort of longer punches that they do. It's sort of similar in that way. I'll leave it there for a second. I hope that's helpful.